What's up, guys? What's up? Goose here. And before we get started, congratulations to all the Giants fans, especially the ones that were in the stream today, and also Bad Dog Sports and Entertainer Talking Sports. Congrats, guys. Giants win in overtime, 27-21, and they deserve to win it. They deserve to win the football game because in the fourth quarter, when it was on the line, they played to win. Saints didn't play to win. And usually, when teams play not to lose, they lose. Saints. I mean, you had an 11-point lead. It was 21-10. We had a touchdown pass to Kenny Stills get called back because of holding. And then what do? We take Jameis Winston out. We put in Taysom Hill. He underthrows the next pass, gets picked off. And I thought that was a very, very questionable play call to take Jameis Winston out. He threw a perfect pass down the field. It wasn't his fault that was holding. And we bring in Taysom Hill. He underthrows the football. It gets picked off. There's a drive that doesn't end in points that probably should have been in some points. And and then the Giants go down. They get a touchdown. But I mean, I'll tell you where this game was lost for the Saints. This game was lost in the fourth quarter, and it was. I want to make sure I got the down distance right here. Nope, hold on. It was 21-10. 21-10. Saints just scored a touchdown. Hit 21-10. And the Giants punted the football. Giants punted the football. I think they go 3 and out. Saints get the ball back. They run a Kamara for 1 yard. 7 yards. And then they lose one. Then they run for Kamara for 7 yards. Then they had a 1 yard gain with Kamara. Made it 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2. Kamara's getting yards. I mean, he's just carrying the ball at will. He had like 120 yards on the ground. And then we come out and we run the same goddamn play that we've run with Taysom Hill the whole game. The whole game we run the same goddamn play. It's been working. I get it. It's been working. But you know what? The Giants know it's coming. He's going to run on the right side of the line. They stop it. They get the ball back. That's when they score the touchdown that throw up. I think it was one play to Saquon Barkley. They get the 2-point conversion. It's a 3-point game, and then after that, just snowball from there. Saints just couldn't get anything going. Giants go down and get a field goal before the game ends. We go to overtime, and they win the toss. Once they won the toss, I really had no faith that we were going to stop them. The Giants were on a roll offensively at that point, and we had no answer for Kadarius Toney. We had no answer for Galladay, and we couldn't touch Daniel Jones in the second half. I mean, he had a clean pocket in the second half. We couldn't even touch him in the second half. Couldn't get any pressure on him at all. And congrats to him. He threw 400 yards. He had that one interception, but I mean, come on, the interception was right before halftime. Does that really? I mean, I know that counts in the stat book, but I mean, really didn't in the game action. That really didn't count. So I'm not even going to count that interception that he threw. So, but he threw for 400 yards, and he didn't turn the ball over, didn't fumble, didn't have a late, and he's been supposedly, he has been prone to those mistakes in the past, but today he played awesome for the Giants. Giants should have beaten Washington. And so they weren't as bad as that 0-3 record said they were. Yeah, they had some injuries coming to the game, but they weren't as bad as that 0-3 record said they were. Saints, look, it's just what we are. Are we bipolar, Sean Payton? Are we gonna win one, lose one, win one, lose one? Are you gonna challenge a freaking spot for inches and waste a timeout, which I thought was idiotic and stupid? Why are you challenging that? He gave some stupid freaking He gave some stupid response in his post game. Oh, I thought it was short, and I mean, it's a fucking inch, dude. It's not going to matter. It wasn't like it was going to be fourth down and inches. It was going to be second down and inches, some shit like that. So it was dumb. It was dumb by Sean Payton to freaking challenge that. And then when, like I said, then he brings in Taysom Hill, throw that deep ball is underthrown. I have no idea why he brought Taysom Hill and throw that pass. I mean, did he think the Giants weren't looking for it? I mean, they said, oh well, we're gonna catch him napping here. Taysom Hill has done this time and time again last year. He's late on the football, throwing the football, and he underthrows the football. He doesn't have a strong arm. He doesn't have an arm as strong as Jameis Winston. Winston just threw a pass for a touchdown, and it wasn't his fault. I called that, like I said. So that was dumb. It's just when you just play not to lose in the fourth quarter, when you're up by 11, it's just gonna bite you. It's just gonna bite you in the ass. It's gonna bite you in the ass, and it did. We had a chance to run the clock. It was 21-10. We had a chance to run the clock. It was like 9 minutes to go in the game. Giants punted, which I thought was a questionable call there, just because I thought, I don't know, but it worked out for the Giants anyway. The Saints go 3 and out. We run no clock. We run like a minute off the clock, some crap like that. Couldn't get any first downs when it mattered. And like I said, when once the Giants won the toss for the overtime, I mean, it was done. They had no problems going down. The Paulson and Debo, he's a rookie. I get it. I mean, why not make the change, Dennis Allen? I mean, you see the guy's been struggling all day covering Kadarius Toney, and you don't make a change. You just put him out there, and he keeps having blown coverage after blown coverage after blown coverage, and it cost the Saints. Saints now 2-2 on the season, and like I said, before the season started, I thought this team would go 17 games, 10-7, 9-8, something around that mark. Just depends upon how things break, injuries, and all that. Looks like they're going to be more towards 9-8, 8-9, and that's not going to get it done in the NFL. That's probably not going to get him in the playoff spot. If he does get in the playoff spot, does it really fucking matter? Because they'll go one and done anyway. I just don't understand the conservative play calling by Sean Payton. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, you're afraid he's going to throw an interception. You're not afraid that Taysom Hill's going to throw a pick. You put his ass out there, let him throw passes when you know he can't throw the ball down the field. You do that with Taysom Hill. You have no problem with Taysom Hill throwing the football down the field, but for some reason Jameis Winston can't do it. And the one time he did it, he had a touchdown pass. Of course, it gets called back because of holding, which really wasn't his fault. That's on Troutman. And what we doing with the kicker situation, Sean Payton? When we went for it on fourth down early in the first half, and we called that toss sweep to Kamara, and we didn't get it. We bypassed on the field goal. I really didn't question that. I really didn't at that first, because I knew how bad Rojas was. But then you send him out on a 58-yard field goal, which why? Why do you send him out on a 58-yard field goal, but you're not going to try one that's in a shorter distance? I mean, so you think he's going to make that one? You should have gone for it then too, because we have no field goal kicker now. With Will Lutz out, we have no field goal kicker. Rojas just if it's over 50 yards, don't even try it, because he's not going to make it. He's not going to make it. It's just mind-boggling the way the Saints play this football game. And if you look at the stats, the Saints ran the ball at will. They had 170 yards on the ground to the Giants 83. We had the ball 37 minutes to 27. We had the time of possession going. But when it mattered the most, we don't give it to Kamara. On 3rd and 2, you don't give it to Kamara. Really, you don't give it to your best football player. 3rd and 2, you got to get the ball to Alvin Kamara. I don't care if Taysom Hill scored those 2 touchdowns. I don't care. I want to get the ball. I want to get the ball to Alvin Kamara on 3rd and 2 when the game's on the line and run some clock. That's what I want to do. But look, I get it. The play call works. The coach looks like a genius. If it doesn't work, then he gets criticized. I understand that totally. It's just you want to get the ball to your best players in crunch time, and Alvin Kamara is the Saints' best player, and he should have gotten the ball at 3rd and 2 when the Saints were up by 11. And if you'd got the first down, we would have ran some more clock, at least 2 minutes off the clock. I mean, at the point, the clock is your friend. Run clock. Tough loss for the Saints. Overtime, 27-21, and like I said, better team won the game. I mean, I know some Saints fans might disagree with me, but but as the game unfolded in the fourth quarter, the better team won the football game because the Giants played to win. The Saints did not play to win, and that's going to bite you in the ass, 9 times out of 10. Have a good one, guys. And, yeah, not a good sports weekend for me, but, oh well, life goes on. I'll get over it, and I'll go to work tomorrow, and I'll forget about LSU and the Saints until next week. Have a good one. Latest.